Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your April 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, Virgo, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Virgo, April is a powerful month. It's about taking big, bold risks. We also have the Aries solar eclipse and new moon on the 20th, which can bring about exposures. It can expose things that have been hidden, whether it's in your personal world or on the collective level. But it's a very powerful time, as we also have Mercury going retrograde shortly after. We have that full moon in Libra on the 6th of April as well. And that's how the energy is going to be. Just as you've seen that pile come out with a lot of cards, which we'll use all of them, that has been showing up for many signs. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that one or two cards usually come out at a time. April may bring a lot of spontaneity, some confusion as well, but a lot of things coming out into the open, and you may feel a burst of energy or something kind of coming in all at once, hence the big pile of cards showing up. And I feel like almost all the other signs so far has had a big burst or pile of cards show up like that as well. So it doesn't surprise me to see that. Now, the good news here for you, Virgo, for all of us, is April 11th is known as the luckiest day of the year in astrology, the day of miracles. And I will post a video on this as well, but that is April 11th when the sun and Jupiter meet up. So it's a really powerful day to stay in that energy of alignment. What are you trying to manifest? Are you feeling like you are aligned towards your soul's highest good? Is it time for course correction? Are you on the path, or are there shifts that you can make in your world that can bring about better change for yourself and the people around you? Now, we also have here with a solar eclipse, that again can bring out news. It can bring hidden things to the surface. It wouldn't surprise me to see the moon card showing up in your reading as well. We'll pull tarot cards to clarify, but there could be secrets. There could be things coming out on a collective level, as mentioned, or within your personal world that you may be reassessing and reevaluating. So right away here, we have step up and lead. Virgo, this is your time. This is your time to take a big, bold risk in any area of your life that perhaps you've been pausing, or you felt stagnant, or you had some insecurities or fears around an area of your life. April is the month to go all in. Just do it is what I'm getting here for you. They're also talking about a package, a package being delivered from a postal carrier. Now, there could be a package that's expected today for you, or it could be that something has been delayed or you didn't get it in the time frame that you thought. They're just showing me a package here. And sometimes with Mercury going retrograde, it can wreak havoc on, communication. It can bring in delays. So whether this is something that's already happened, I mean, maybe some of you came home today and you found a package on your doorstep, but I feel like it is also symbolic for a new surprise coming in, a new package, a new gift, or a new deal, a new contract. So two energies coming from that. But again, it is the perfect month to take a big, bold risk. Do it. Go all in. Launch that idea. Ask that person out on a date. Recommit to your relationship, or go a different way. This is about you, stepping into your power and making choices that are going to affect your outer world, because you're aligning your inner and your outer worlds, Virgo. Now, we also have here this Aquarian energy that says, be real with yourself. Sometimes we feel like something is impossible, or we feel that it's taking too long to progress, but are we taking a look at what we truly desire and truly seek? And are we aligned with that energy by consciously choosing each and every day to head one step closer towards what that may be for you? This is about you making quantum leaps this month towards your dreams, towards whether it's financial freedom, it could be love, it could be health concerns that you are healing or taking a look at, self-love. It could be putting yourself first by you, choosing things that make your heart happy instead of doing what either other people expect of you or what you've been conditioned to believe from maybe family, society, friends. This is a restructuring. And as Mercury goes retrograde, it's a powerful time to take a look at all of those REs, as I like to say, revamping, reevaluating, restructuring, reprogramming. Are you aligned with your true soul's north? And if not, it's time for a course correction. There is some big shifts happening on a collective and global level in the month of April. And many of us were already seeing these things take place, from currencies to oil to conflicts, and all of these things are coming to the surface. And this is about you, yes, being real with your dreams, but also choosing each and every day to make it a pattern of uplifting your frequency and your vibration. This is a common theme that's been showing up for a lot of signs. So if you do check out your moon sign or your rising sign, you're going to see that there's an underlying theme showing up on the collective that is impacting many signs on somewhat of a similar level. So what else do we have here? We have release control. That's what's showing up for many of us. And I did do a collective video, control versus flow versus control, I believe. And I'll link the collective videos in the description box below. It's for all signs, for everyone. It's not specifically geared towards any astrological sign. They are channeled messages from spirit, also using cards. But this is also about you being able to go with the flow, trust your intuition, and don't always believe what you hear, is what I'm getting here. This is about you trusting in your path and in your soul's journey. And as I've been saying, Virgo, you came here down to earth with a mission, right? Your soul decided to incarnate into a very, very important time in history. This is time for you to shift your frequencies in your inner world, and that's actually going to help the outer world as well. So aligning with your desires, keeping that heart open, showing compassion and kindness through challenges and through fear and control. Some of you are being called to help other people. I'm getting here a hand up. So it's almost as if some of you could be coaches, mentors, healers, nurses, doctors, or perhaps you're in the corporate world and you work in technology, or, it could be any career really, regardless of what it is that you do. You're here to help the next person. And I feel a lot of you have that call to open your heart to more kindness, more compassion, because that's what you have here with the Capricorn energy. And I feel like every single sign has received this card. Unleash your kindest self. We need this more now than we ever have, right? This is about you keeping that beautiful heart of yours open, Virgo. Showing yourself compassion and kindness and patience. That's going to be a big one as well. But trusting so hard that your soul journey you are currently fulfilling in every single step of the way, even though it may seem challenging at times. Your soul mission, you are on the right path and you are fulfilling it. But stay open to change, because that is inevitable. That's the only thing in the life that's constant, is change, right? So we're going to see more and more of that. But through change, sometimes that can bring about fears and worries and anxieties, and it can lower our frequency, right? Especially when it's a collective energy coming together. This is about us raising those vibrations and trusting that we have the power to raise and uplift and to break free from the old structures, the old paradigm shift. And that's why you have this release of control. So doing things in a brand new way, maybe going off and working on your own, building your own business. It could be doing things differently than you have before, not letting your own thoughts, fears, and insecurities control your every move. This is about you getting in the driver's seat with your heart, right? And with your beautiful analytical and rational mind, and being able to create balance. And that's what that full moon in Libra on the 6th of April is all about, bringing about balance and shedding the things that deter us or take us off track. There may be a course correction, and that's the energy that Spirit keeps giving me in all of these readings, is course correction. So I might do a collective video this weekend on that as well, and also the Day of Miracles. So what else do we have? Sagittarian energy. See the bigger picture. This is about you seeing a situation for what it is and not letting maybe news or media or, the fears or the panics, the worries bring you to a state of panic, okay? See the bigger picture and what is happening here. Tune into the portal of your heart. Connect with your higher self and your higher source. When it comes to all areas in your personal life, your professional life, and what's going on a global level. When you're able to see the bigger picture, it helps you have more clarity, because then you're stepping outside of it and you're saying life is happening for me, not to me. There's a big difference in that energy. Next, we have this new moon in Leo. Some of you may have Leo in your energy, or you may be on that cusp, but I'm getting this energy of really just shining. You can see all of these sunflowers. They tend to pull and gravitate and face the sun. So even though there's somewhat of, it looks like a little bit of an eclipse here, I feel like there is an opportunity for you to shine your light. This is about you taking a bold risk, Virgo, and putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, shining your light within, because that's going to help attract other people. Some of you are healers, or you may be deciding to tap into the spiritual side, even if just on a personal level, and every piece of your contribution makes a difference to this planet's energy. And that's very important, because sometimes people will say, well, I'm just me. I can't change. I can't make it, or I can't change the energy, or I can't make a difference. I'm here to tell you that yes, you absolutely can. And that's why you are here. So shining that light, shining that energy, getting into full alignment with what it is that you want to see manifesting, not just in your personal world, but the world around you as well. It's an everyday effort. It's like a homework assignment at first, especially when you're not used to it, to shift that frequency, shift that vibration. Make it a pattern to take one step closer and to eliminate some of those limiting beliefs or blocks that you have around not being able to manifest something in your world. Focus on the positive is what the Sagittarian energy says, Virgo. So when we focus on the positive, even though it may still be a challenge, let's say you go to work every single day, you don't necessarily love what it is that you're doing, but maybe you're building up a business at home on the side, or maybe you know that you're heading one step closer, you're putting your resume out there to different places. Focus on the positive. Go to work, show up, walk in like I don't want to say like you own the place, but walk in feeling confident that you are living every piece of that soul mission, and shine your light bright. So even though there may be splashes of negativity around you, or you may dislike what you're doing at times, your light shines bright, and you're going to attract the things to you closer than you would if you just went to work and it was all bah humbug and you surrounded yourself with the negative energy of the other people or the drama. When you can shine your light regardless of what's happening around you. But also there is this reality here, right? So you know what's going on, but you're consciously choosing to let life flow versus control. So shining that light is going to bring about really big changes in your world. Don't dim your light to fit in, I just heard as well. Don't dim your light to fit in. Now we have here Libran energy, make time for self-love. And we do have that Libran full moon. This is a perfect time to curl up on the couch, read a good book, lay in a hammock if you can. Allow yourself to take a nice long leisurely nap instead of worrying that the dishes are piled up, or, go for a walk, get out in nature on your lunch break. Instead of being in that panic or fear-based energy, a lot of you are going to want to be outside, connect to the beautiful divine Mother Earth in the month of April. because there's a lot going on in the, with the solar eclipse and with the planetary alignments. We're feeling the energy, and a lot of us are feeling extremely exhausted, extremely tired. But we also have this burst of energy coming in with this Aries vibration, and we're feeling at times even a little bit volatile, right? You may have a conversation or someone that says something to you and it feels like a personal attack, and you're wondering, whoa, where did that person come up with that? Or why are they why am I feeling triggered by this situation? And that's what I'm feeling may show up. So it may feel like a very sporadic, spontaneous month with everything that's going on. The solar flares, the solar eclipse, the energy in the world, exposure, the moons. I mean, there's just so much going on here this month that you can't help but feel a little bit of it. So make time for self-love. Next up, Virgo, practice gratitude. More Sagittarian energy here. An attitude of gratitude really is powerful, and it's something that I work with my clients on, is remaining in that energy of, abundance. And it doesn't mean that you're never going to have a challenge coming in, but it says that you being able to keep that abundant mindset, that energy of gratitude for situations that, yes, have even been challenging, even have felt painful or difficult, because they are part of our evolution, part of our soul to experience those ups and downs, right? There's plenty of time to feel all the good vibes and not the lower frequencies when we are, as I call, home, or, when we cross over or go to the other side. But this is why we come down to earth, to learn. And it is inevitable to bypass those feelings of hurt, betrayal, pain, all of that. But practicing gratitude through the good, bad, and ugly is key to experiencing more joy, happiness, and peace here on earth. Really powerful here, Virgo. Now we also have this energy kind of coming in together here with Pisces and Taurus. It says talk less, feel more. There's already going to be a lot of talk, right? There's already going to be a lot of talk, especially around the solar eclipse. People are going to come in, show up from all areas. There's going to be a big talk around many different things. Try not to get caught up in that and really just feel into your emotions. Take a step back if you need to. What feels right for you? What is resonating with your soul, with your energy? And don't contribute to that fear base. But of course, if you have a message, if there's healing, if there's guidance, you are here to raise that vibration. And it could just be lending someone, a lending ear, being supportive, listening. But I do feel like you have something powerful to say in the month of April. And it's interesting because it looks like a little bit of a counterintuitive with the talk less, feel more, but sometimes it's the people, like the great sage, right? Or the person who speaks little words, but the words that they do speak are very impactful, very, very meaningful. That's kind of what I'm getting here for you, Virgo, is, you're behind the scenes. I'm kind of getting that high priestess energy for you as well. And we'll pull some cards here shortly from the tarot, but I'm getting that you are behind the scenes kind of working on yourself, but paying attention. There is awareness happening. And then when you do speak, people listen, because it's not like you are blah, 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 24/7 and then everybody kind of just wants to shun an ear over here. I feel that what it is that you have to say, whether it's in a relationship, in a job, a career, whether maybe you're an influencer, people will listen is what I feel here. And then we do have detoxify, and this has been showing up for a lot of signs as well, because it's the perfect time and month to shake things up, to take a look and course correct. If something is not working in your world, it is time to eliminate or see how you've learned the lesson or the challenge from it, and if you still need it in your life. And if not, let it go. Cut the cord, cut the string here, detoxify from it. Some of you are taking a look at your health this month as well, because it's important to have peace of mind. It's important to be up to date with, your energy levels, things of that nature. So I do feel like a lot of you are taking a look at your mental, physical, and emotional health and spiritual wealth and health in the month of April as well. So let's take a look and clarify some of these energies. Let's dive into control. What is this releasing control all about here for Virgo? This could be yourself, Virgo, someone around you. This could be, again, environmental or collective. Making choices from the heart. That is going to help you release control. When you stay in that heart center. And again, that April 11th energy of the sun and Jupiter meeting up, that day of miracles. For those of you that really love that energy of 11:11, or you focus on high intentions, high vibrations, wishes, imagine seeing 11:11 every single second for 24 hours straight. That is the energy of April 11th. So very, very powerful time to change your focus, right? You have the Five of Cups. You've allowed yourself time to sit in this control, whatever this is for you. You've been controlled. Maybe you've been the one that has controlled the situation. There was a little bit of resistance here, but now is the time to say that's not working for me. I need to shift this paradigm that I'm in and change my focus, because what's happened prior, I've learned from it, or I've grown from it, or it's not working for me any longer. That's where this detoxification comes in, and it allows you to shift your focus through some sort of disappointment, loss, regret, or even bitterness that was spilt, right? That was spilt, like spilt milk. But you're not allowing yourself to cry over it any longer, because then what happens is you sit in that spilt milk energy and it becomes rotten and curdled. And then you find yourself not just seeing it, but smelling it and being in the energy, and you just don't want that any longer. You want to be able to clean up the mess and move on to bigger and better. And that's what I feel here for you. And in order for you to do that, there is this release of control here. And if I didn't mention earlier, I think I did, but I will post those videos. I've made collective videos, one specifically control versus flow. I'll link them in the description box. They are for the collective, so anyone can watch them. They're not specific to any astrological signs. So let's take a look here and see what else we want to clarify. Let's take a look at this Capricorn energy of stepping up and taking the lead. What does this mean for you? Oh my gosh, you can't make that up. Look at that. Step up and lead. We have lead, Emperor energy. So yes, a lot of you are being called, Virgo, to take a big, bold risk and to put yourself out there, to speak what it is that you have to say. Some of you, you may even be a little bit shy, Virgo, or a little bit reserved. This is not the month to be shy or reserved. And yes, even though, again, it may seem counterintuitive to speak less, to talk less, feel more. But I feel, again, what you have to say, people are really going to look up to you. This could be the month that you really, really question authority. The Emperor energy is about building a new sense of order, a new sense of stability within you, a new structure, a new leadership. This is Aries energy, and that's the season we are in. So it's time to step up and lead, take authority, question things that feel difficult, go against the grain, do what has never been done here. And that's what I feel is showing up for you this month, for a lot of people, for all of us. Let's see what else here we have. We have see the bigger picture. We have shine. We have focus on the positive. Let's take a look at the focus on the positive and the see the bigger picture and see how we can help you do that. How can we help Virgo see the bigger picture of things and focus more on the positive, even though some of the things that we find or that are exposed may seem a little bit difficult or challenging? How can Virgo help see the bigger picture? Third eye chakra, powerful. You can do some third eye meditations, really connect, create the vision that you want to see in your world. Not just your personal world, but the collective. What would you like to see for the collective? Put that out into the universe. You being able to tune into that consciousness can shift and uplift the frequencies. Yes, you can, Virgo. Third eye chakra is being activated and stimulated for you this month. And April 11th, that day of miracles, is a really good day for third eye chakra activations. You could even go on YouTube and type in guided meditations to activate the third eye. You could create a vision board, and it doesn't have to just be on April 11th, but it's a really good day to do that and to focus on the positive, because there's a lot of positive that's coming in even through this worldwide course correction. It's leading hopefully to the better, and I believe that we can all contribute to this uplifting of frequency and change things and change the outcome and shift the outcome for the better. You have here judgment. This is powerful in a lot of signs, and I think maybe even Aries receive this as well. And I've been telling all of the other signs, check out Aries reading, even if you don't have it in your chart, or if it's not maybe your rising or your moon, or you're dealing with another Aries. I was downloading a lot of collective energy in that reading, and you may want to check that out if it resonates with you. But this is about another trip around the sun, right? And we're seeing these solar eclipses, solar flares, we're seeing these planetary shifts. There's a lot going on in the month of April, and it's affecting every single person here on planet Earth and some, right? This is about a second chance. It is about an awakening, a redemption here, a second chance to evaluate and change our lives for the better, change this planet for the better. And it starts here with that third eye activation, third eye chakra. What do you imagine? What are your dreams? What can you envision? Don't just do it once. Choose consciously as a pattern, as a habit, to do this every single day of your life, right? To keep that third eye open. Two major arcana showing up with that. So really, really powerful. And actually seeing the bigger picture, you can see that, it almost does look like that sun energy, but also that solar plexus, right? That powerhouse. That is where we feel we feel with ourselves and with our place in the world. So this is an opportunity for you to change your life for the better on all levels, personal, professional, within your relationships, with your contribution to planet Earth, soul purpose, soul mission, all of that stuff wrapped up in one. This is a time to no longer ignore the call for change. This is about healing wounds of the past. This is about embracing change, no longer judging ourselves, judging others. This is about raising that frequency and staying kind and compassionate through it as well, keeping that heart open. All right, what else do we have here that we want to clarify? Let's take a look and see what this detoxification energy is for you, Virgo. What do you need to detox from? What is going on? I'm getting swords energy for you, so it could even be a little bit of mental conflict. Oh, yeah. What's going on around the world? You literally have the world. So this is about embracing the change. It's about completion. It can be even about a feeling of fulfillment. Some of you, it's world travel. It is a happy ending, a cycle being completed here. And I do feel that once you let go of something here that you felt attached to, it's going to bring a lot more fulfillment. And you have reach out, Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes that dream work. We're in this together. We are sharing this beautiful planet Earth together. It's important for us to shift our frequency, which will in turn shift the world around us. And there's a community here, connecting with others, reaching out, like-minded souls to bring about a higher vibration to planet Earth. And ultimately, that's what we've been talking about here. How does this affect you? How does this affect your personal life? Because it's going to shift you towards being in alignment with what your soul desires. Maybe you desire emotional freedom, financial freedom. Maybe you want to just go live in peace on an island by yourself and write books. Whatever this is here for you, it's going to allow you to take one step closer towards your dreams and that sense of fulfillment. All right, let's get a look here, Virgo, at what this talk less and feel more is all about. Because again, I was getting something you are speaking or putting out there, people will listen. Let's take a look and see what this is for you. Don't be afraid of judgment is what I heard. Don't be afraid of others not loving what you hear, because what you have to say is important and not everyone is going to be on the same page. There it is. Yeah, choose your battles. And this is about you being able to choose a direction that you believe in. Seven of Wands is about standing up for your beliefs. It's about being brave, doing it scared, being courageous, being vulnerable. And that is the definition of courage, right? This is about non-conforming and living life on your own terms. So I'm getting that you're speaking up for what you believe is important to you, to the planet, to your career, to your relationships. Choose your battles. Know when to kind of stay and fight for something. Know when it's not worthy of your energy, or not putting attention towards it because it's just not, it's not healthy, or you're not finding a solution. Then there's no need to keep talking or doing something over and over if there's no results that are coming from it here. And last but not least, let's see what else here. Make time for self-love, practice gratitude. Let's get a card on how you can do more of that. How can you practice more self-love in the moment? What do we have here for Virgo? Thank you. Solar plexus chakra, which we were just talking about. Feel comfortable with who you are. Feel comfortable with your role that you play here on this planet, within your relationships, within your career. Feel good about who you are within your own skin. Your soul came here with a mission. This is your powerhouse. This is how you feel you are going through the world. Are you going through the world with confidence, with joy, with ease? Are you stepping into your power? Are you shying back? Are you succumbing to fear? Are you embracing change and happiness? Ask yourself the bigger questions, but really tune into that solar plexus. And you can even work on, the solar plexus here by eating yellow foods, fruits, vegetables, connecting with yellow crystals, wearing more yellow clothing, meditating with that solar plexus chakra. But most importantly, you can open this solar plexus up more by stepping outside your comfort zone, doing things that scare you. Aries is all about taking a bold risk. And we are in Aries season, Virgo. And this is about you really stepping outside of your comfort zone and taking a big, bold risk. And that will actually step you one step closer towards you really feeling empowered. So I love this energy showing up for you. Virgo, I hope this resonates, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. Lots of love.